Assalamu alaikum. My name is Malaika, and today the topic on which I'm going to present is electronics project. Contents of electronics: introduction, history, components of electronics, branches of electronics, father of electronics, periodic table, symbol of electronics, electronic devices, basic kitchen appliances, basic home appliances, and basic office appliances. Introduction to electronics. So this slide tells you what electronics actually is. This course introduces students to the basic components of electronics, what are the basic components in the field of electronics, and those basic components are diodes, transistors, and op amp. It covers the basic operation and some common applications. Definition of electronics: the devices having or operating with component such as microchips and transistor that control and direct electric current. Okay, so these are having some components such as microchips and transistors that not only control but also direct the electric current. Over here I'm going to tell you about what electronics is related to. So electronics is actually related to electrons. It is a field that includes electron and functioning of electrons in it. History of electronics. Actual history begin with the invention of vacuum diode by J.A. Fleming in 1897. After that, a vacuum triode was implemented by Lee D. Forrest to amplify electrical signals. This led to the introduction of tetrode and pentode tube that dominated the world until World War II. So actually, a vacuum diode was invented by J.A. Fleming, and after that, a vacuum triode was invented by Lee D. Forrest, which amplified electrical signals. Actually, it was invented to so that it can amplify the electrical signals, and after that tetrode and pentode tube were invented, and they were actually necessarily present in the world until World War II. Electronics theory. Electronic structure theory describes the motion of electron in an atom or a molecule. So the motion of electron over here determines the electronic structure. Generally, this is in the context of Born-Oppenheimer approximation, which says that electrons are so much lighter than nuclei that they will find their optimal distribution for any given nuclear configuration. Due to this smaller size of electrons, compared to nuclei, so they will find their own optimal distribution, and which will be given in the nuclear configuration. The electronic energy in each nuclear configuration is potential energy that the nuclei feel. So solving the electronic problem for a range of nuclear configurations give the potential energy surface. This tells that electronic energy for each nuclear configuration is the potential energy, and which the nuclei particularly feel. So solving the electronic problem for a range of nuclear configurations, this gives the potential energy surface. Okay, so what are the components of electronics? These are transformers, integrated circuit, multimeter, ohm meter, capacitor, resistor, diode, LED, transistor. Branches of electronics. Electronics has branches as follows: digital electronics, analog electronics, microelectronics, circuit design, integrated circuit, power electronics, optoelectronics, semiconductor devices, embedded system, audio electronics, telecommunications, and nanoelectronics. Father of electronics. Who was the founder of electronics? Sir John Ambrose Fleming. John Ambrose Fleming is renowned as the father of electronics. His contribution to science and engineering have had long-lasting effects. Sir John Ambrose Fleming is one of the world's most famous and beloved electrical engineer of all the time. Periodic table. Okay, so over here, this slide shows you the periodic table, electronic symbols. All are these are the electronic symbols, and it is a periodic table of electronic symbols. You can just give a look to it. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you about the particular electronic symbols and what are their meaning. So first symbol shows the resistance. Second shows first shows the resistance of load, and second shows ohms or resistance. Third shows inductor, and the second one also, so first one is a inductor, and the second, which is in the form of coil, and it is a solenoid. Okay, so it shows the inductor in solenoid, and so all these are like battery and terminal switch, like these are all present in this. So you can just give it a look, like what the symbol refers to. Electronics devices. This is a list of home appliances. A home appliance is a device which accomplish household functions such as cooking or cleaning. Home appliances can be classified into major appliances, small appliances, consumer electronics. Major appliances. So what are major appliances? A major appliance or a domestic appliance is a large machine and home appliance used for routine housekeeping tasks such as cooking, washing, laundry, or food preservation. An appliance is different from plumbing fixture because it uses electricity or fuel. Okay, so here, what are actually the domestic appliances? A one which is used in daily household routine, like a kitchen machinery. You can have to talk about kitchen machinery or something like washing purposes and all that. A selection of major appliances. Major appliances differ from small appliances because they are bigger and not portable. They are often considered fixture and part of real estate. As such, they are often supplied to tenants as part of otherwise unfurnished rental properties. Major appliances may have special electrical connections to gas supplies, or special plumbing and ventilation arrangement that may be permanently connected to the appliance. This limits where they can be placed in a home. Over here, so these are the major appliances that are not small. Actually, they are bigger, and they are difficult to carry. Like we cannot they are not portable, we cannot carry them with us everywhere. And they cannot be kept, actually they cannot be just carried by us everywhere where we wanted. And they are large in size, and they are having connections of gas supplies, and they are special plumbing, and it also includes ventilation arrangement in them. Small appliances. Small appliance Small domestic appliance or small electrics are portable or semi-portable machines generally used on tabletops, countertops, or small platform to accomplish a household task. Example include microwave oven, toaster, humidifiers, food processor, coffee maker. They contrast with major appliance white goods such as refrigerator. Okay, so major appliances are refrigerator, washing machine, which cannot easily moved and are generally placed on the floor. Small appliances are also contrast with the consumer electronics, which are leisure and entertainment rather than purely practical tasks. So here a detail is given about small appliances and difference of small appliances with that of larger one and major appliances. Consumer electronics. Consumer electronic or home electronic are the electronic equipment intended for everyday typically in private homes. Consumer electronics include devices such as entertainment, communication, and recreation. In British English, they are often called brown goods by producer and sellers to distinguish from white goods. Okay, so white goods. What was actually white goods? White goods was major appliances. In British, we call major appliances as white goods, and in British, we call consumer appliances as brown goods. Okay, so they are meant for housekeeping tasks such as washing machine and refrigerator. White goods in the so this slide is telling you like what are actually white goods. They are washing machine and refrigerator. List of basic kitchen appliances. juicer machine, cooking range, microwave oven, uh, pizza maker, coffee maker, grinder, chopper, food factory, dishwasher, toast machine. Basis home electronics devices. Okay, so these are household devices, and these includes television, washing machine, electronic heater, water supplier, vacuum cleaner, air conditioner, boilers. So these are particularly, or this tells how electronics is actually useful for us. It is very useful for us. It is used in daily routine and all household work. Basis office of appliances. Any office needs good quality electronic equipment, especially as digital world has taken nearly 60% of office load. Whether a small one office or a large bustling commercial enterprise, the use of range of electronics equipment in the workplace helps streamline operation, improve working practices, release much needed floor space, and help reduce office overheads. Technological innovation has boosted productivity in operations of all sizes and has been an important factor in turning small local business into global empires. The decision to fully stock up an office with electronic equipment requires a lot of planning. Each business has different need when it comes to technology, but if you are starting from scratch, you should start with the bare necessities. Okay, so this slides tell the importance of appliances. It is telling you, well, as the electronics has major role in the success of something. So even if an office is very small or a commercial enterprise, the use of a quality electronic is very like important. It is very important. If you are not having some electronic appliances, it will be very difficult for you. Like a task which can be accomplished in 10 minutes will be accomplished by you in 1 hour if you're not having some electronic devices. And some tasks are fully some works are totally dependent on appliances. Like they cannot be done without any electronical technology or device. Technological innovation has boosted the productivity in operation. It has enhanced the quality and quantity of the local business and all the global empires. So this tells appliances are very important in offices as well as homes. List some basic office appliances are laptop, computer, printer, telephone, slide projector, and much more. Advantages of electronic devices. The advantages of using electronics include the following. Electronics such as computer, laptop, fax machine, and printer have become essential component for many business. Each of these component can help improve staff productivity and can improve communication. Yeah, this is very basic. If you're having good quality electronic devices, you can just accomplish your task in less time, and it will be more good in quality. And this will improve your communication skills, and this will also improve your staff productivity. Disadvantages of using electronic devices. These are actually addiction. Children addict easily when they like something. Less communication, children focus on it. They don't have enough time with other people. Long-term physical damage. According to Jessica, a reporter, she reports doctor and therapists fear the too much time on touch screen could cause long-term damage. So health issues and less communication addiction, these are some disadvantages of electronics. Conclusion. In this free course and introduction to electronics, you have been introduced to some of the fundamental ideas underlying electronics. You have considered the many ways in electronics impinges on our lives and looked into some of the technicalities. These include the basic of electrical and electronic circuits, including the use of voltage dividers and Wheatstone bridges to make sensor circuits. You also made a brief journey into the world of signals and signal processing, where electronics play such a dominant role. Inevitably, this course has only scratched the surface, but hopefully you have been inspired to continue your studies and learn more about this fascinating subject. So yeah, this was a conclusion, and I hope you have understood about electronics. Thank you.